Cal State Niners.
49ers. Plus, they have the name of my football team.
What?
49ers.
Oh, okay. Oh, yeah, the Niners. Okay, whatever. Anyway,
just recognize greatness, you know what I mean?
True, true.
And then we also have, on a more serious topic, we have, excuse me, a special guest who has organized a community meeting regarding the splitting of Bixby Knolls. So redistricting the 8th and I believe the 7th district, right?
I was watching that city council meeting.
It got a little heated.
Oh, man, it was like politics at its finest, baby.
So this is a big issue in the 8th and the 7th district areas, and I can understand the reason for the issue there. You know, so we'll get into that. We'll get into the depth and the heated controversy of that.
And maybe our guest could give us some background on maybe some of the. They're not necessarily rules when redistricting, but they're guidelines. You know, and the guidelines are pretty crazy. You know, you try to keep things at a minimum, but you know, some of the proposed maps were like moving 3,000 people to another spot. You know what I'm saying? So
and maybe you could do that as well, because full disclosure, the man does work for City Council. He works for City Council's Stephen Neal of the 9th District.
North Long Beach. All day.
So he does have some inside information, kind of background on this topic as well. So just to kind of put that out there, full disclosure. Full disclosure, I am a resident of the 7th District.
Oh, it's like that.
You know, right around the corner from BK, so I have a vested interest in this as well. Mostly just curious about the whole drama of it. You know, I like to see a good fight. So we'll get into that.
That's going to be a good topic right there, man, because, now we're going to see what that means. You know, our guest, one of the organizers, she'll probably be able to tell us, you know, what that means for you. You know, for real, like what that means in changing the allocation of resources, your new elected officials, you know, and just the relationship with the community, you know, from your leaders to, I guess, the constituents as well, man.
Right, exactly. So we'll get into all of that, and basically we'll probably give a little preview of some stuff upcoming for 562 City Life. We have some nice improvements for the site that we're working on right now. So just little teasers on that, and basically keep it going. So real quick, and then we'll play a couple tracks. We'll play a track. We won't play the Z track yet.
We're going to
mulatto track.
We're going to let that marinate.
Let that kind of sit there. New mulatto track coming up soon. Everybody keep listening. Basically, so my motivation behind that blog was.
And what blog is this?
This is the 10 best decisions that Long Beach has made. Okay, my motivation behind that was basically, as I explained it in the blog. You know, my father taught me to focus on what you want in life. So if you want positive change, focus on positive change.
Right.
Focus on what you want in life. And yes, I understand the importance of self-reflection, but to me, it's anti-productive. It's unproductive on a large scale, citywide, for the better of Long Beach itself, to just sit there and whine and gripe and be negative and jump on things and pile on things. Focus on what you want. For example, today's guest, Kate, she's focusing on what she wants. She's organizing an active meeting. So if you see things going on in the city or in your life, you know, what are you going to do about it? Are you going to complain? Are you going to do nothing and sit back 5 years later and still be complaining about it? 10 years later, still be complaining about it? Or are you going to take some action? Organize around what you want to see happen.
Right. Like you said, there is good reason for self-reflection, you know, and like, you know, I wouldn't say focusing but on the negative part, but I guess you would say you acknowledge them to some extent, you know, but when you're complaining, you know, it's different than indulging in what's negative and just whining about it, you know. Acknowledge that it's there, but move on. Or try your best to move on. It's not always easy, but, you know, just complaining on something that's in the past, but how you're going to change that, it should be the focus and seeing what is positive, you know.
And I actually feel that there were other ulterior political motives behind that article altogether. But we won't get into that too much today. We'll continue to build on that maybe over time.
You can't give us a little droplet, little raindrop? Or what you talking about, man?
Well, just think about what other ulterior political motives could be behind, you know, putting Long Beach officials on blast, right? So if I put you on blast and big public domain, now I've got something to hold over your head too, right? So if you do something I don't like again, I can put you on blast again and embarrass you. And as a public figure, that's damaging. So
True that.
So there's, you know, and, you know, we have to look into the organization of the publication that is publishing that as well, lobbying firm. And
I wanted to ask you on that blog with, you know, some of the 10 best decisions in Long Beach, what were some of the comments that you thought were probably pretty cool?
I think thank you. A good point for bringing it back around to the positive. I don't have the blog in front of me today, so I can't go through the list off the top of my head completely. But I think some of the best ones were, supporting community organizations and activities such as...
and I wasn't even really thinking when I was giving mine real quick. It's just from the city level, just say Bobby Easton organizing. Yeah. I thought that was one of the best decisions because that's Long Beach right there,
Absolutely, that is definitely true. And I think a lot of the commenters so far have made similar comments, too, that the Long Beach Depot for Creative Reuse.
Lisa Hernandez.
Just doing what she does.
Yeah.
That's a great decision on the city of Long Beach. Now, also from a city management standpoint, the mayor coming down and proclaiming his support for Really, Really Free Day, which is support of the Long Beach Depot for Creative Reuse.
Right.
So I think those two things married together, and there's numerous examples throughout the city of that kind of a situation.
Right.
The support of First Fridays, the support of the art walks, so on and so on and so forth and so forth and so forth.
Yeah, and a lot of that has to do with the community coming out and making, putting spots on the map. For example, in Bixby Knolls, the people coming out, that's a good decision to kind of see that, all right, Bixby Knolls, I'm going there. About 5 years ago, no one said, I'm going to Bixby Knolls. If you look at it 5 to 10 years ago, it wasn't looking like how it is now. But now, the community got behind it. They come out. They know that it's First Fridays. I'm going to bring the family at least. It's something that I don't have to worry, nothing crazy going on.
They were the positive action and the positive change that they wanted to see. And that's what I'm saying. Focus on that. Focus on what you want then in life. Right. You know what I mean?
Right.
All right. Let's play one of these MDMF tracks.
Okay.
I want to play Money Spent. And when we come back, I'll talk to you about why I particularly like this track. Go ahead.
All right, everybody. So this is MDMF, Music Dollar Money Music Family. I'm sorry. Crap, I got it wrong. But MDMF from Long Beach. We had them on the show last week. You listen to them on 562 City Life Radio on kbeach.org. This is Money Spent.
All my money spent on weekend things that I don't really need, and the creek still bringing feelings of regret. I bet come time to pay the rent. I bet I'll be singing out of let all my money get spent on weekend things that I don't really need, and the creek still bringing feelings of regret. I bet come time to pay the rent. I bet I'll be singing out of let all my money get spent. Nowadays I can't tell about my dough. No more text messages or aims on the phone. Can't call it. No more fat stacks in my wallet. Went from political alcoholic to pure alcoholic. Yeah, that's how my money got spent. Spending days in the house getting hit. Now I'm sitting here worried about my rent. Reminiscing on how my wallet had dead presidents. I bought too many gifts. Now I'm thinking about anything up from stack. Never seen get low. I'm high tolerance. Fly intelligence. Pockets need change, but I have no sense when it comes to making sense. Had that fast money, but homie, I ain't seen it since. I'm only counting blessings in this recession. Fighting these demons of price. Hoping I learn my lesson, cause my money got spent. Ain't that right, bitch? How all my money gets spent. That's how my money gets spent. All my money spent on weed and things that I don't really need. In the green, still drinking. Feeling the regret. I regret. Come time to pay the rent. I bet I'll be singing how to let all my money get spent on weed and things that I don't really need. In the green, still drinking. Feeling the regret. I regret. Come time to pay the rent. I bet I'll be singing how to let all my money get spent on the gas, but I only put 10 so I could hit the bar and have a couple more dollars to spend. Stomach touching my back, pockets touching my skin. Tomorrow's the first, I guess we gon'
no slave to the dollar, ain't gonna be the dime sucker. I don't need a cent to be $1 million motherfucker. I spent on things that I don't need a cent to be $1 million motherfucker. I regret, time to pay the rent. I'll be singing out I let all my money spent on things that I don't really need, and the green still drinking. Feelings of regret, I repent, come time to pay the rent. I bet I'll be singing out I let all my money get spent on weed and things that I don't really need, and the green still drinking. Feelings of regret, I repent, come time to pay the rent. I bet I'll be singing out I let all my money get spent on weed and things that I don't really need, and the green still drinking. Feelings of regret, I repent, come time to pay the rent. I bet I'll be singing out I let all my money get spent on weed and things that I don't really need, and the green still drinking. All my money get spent. I repent, come time to pay the rent. I bet I'll be singing out I let all my money get spent on weed and things that I don't really need, and the green still drinking. All my money get spent. I repent, come time to pay the rent. I bet I'll be singing out I let all my money get spent.
That's the